Dust on the gravel road, coffee in your paper cup.
You point at the sky and say, it's like the day forgot to hurry up.
When the day turned amber, spilled gold on the fields, every worry loosened like a tide that finally yields. Breath in the breeze, soft and slow, birds finding home in the glow.
I let my heart remember when the day turned amber.
Fences leaning into time,
Hay bales casting longer lines,
crickets start their quiet song,
like they've known us all our lives. When the day turned amber, spilled gold on the fields, every worry loosened like a tide that finally yields. Breath in the breeze, soft and slow, birds finding home in the glow. I let my heart remember when the day turned amber. You say we're alright,
so alright,
tracing my hand in the fading light, every shadow stretching far,
still can't reach where we are. When the day turned amber, spilled gold on the fields,
all the silent sorrows found a way to finally heal. Breath in the breeze, soft and slow, birds finding home in the glow.
I'll keep this gentle shelter from when the day turned amber. Dust on the gravel road,
Dust on the gravel road,
dust on the gravel road. Dust on the gravel road,
dust on the gravel road.
Dust on the gravel road. Dust on the gravel road. Dust on the gravel road. Dust on the gravel road. Dust on the gravel. Dust on the gravel. Dust on the gravel road. Dust on the gravel road. Dust on the gravel. Dust on the gravel. Dust on the gravel. Dust on the gravel. Dust on the gravel.
Your hand finds mine, no hurry on this little road. Grass wet against our ankles, breath rising in the cool.
Oh, I don't need to say a thing. I already hear it all. Together,
Step by steady step, the world feels small.
two voices on one morning path, but we barely speak at all. Every heartbeat writes a paragraph in the quiet of this walk. Simple life, in a simple life, side by side we just belong. Two voices on one morning path, and the silence feels like song. Birds stitching patterns over fields that know our names. Your shoulder brushes mine again, and everything's the same.
I count the tiny stones we pass.
I count the ways I'm home. Together on this narrow lane, together, never alone. Two voices on one morning path, but we barely speak at all. Every heartbeat writes a paragraph in the quiet of this walk. Simple love in a simple life, side by side we just belong. Two voices on one morning path, and the silence feels like song.
If all our days were only this, coffee breath, a brushed off kiss.
Muddy shoes and open sky, I'd stop asking how or why. Let the daylight take the lead. We have everything we need. Two voices on one morning path, but we barely speak at all. Every heartbeat writes a paragraph the quiet of this walk. Simple love in a simple life, side by side we just belong. Two voices on one morning path, in the silence feels like song. Two voices on one morning path, and our silence is a song. Mug on the fence post, steam in the rising blue, boots by the doorway, no one calling what to do. Shadows still sleepy, road still holding on to do. Nothing was asking yet, so I just sat there with you. Nothing was asking yet, so the hours just leaned and stayed. White sky, open and empty, letting my worries drift away. Soft wind riding in the wheat, bird song stitching through the air. Nothing was asking yet, everything gentle was there. Mail in the mailbox still hasn't learned my name. Tractor in the distance, taking its time to complain. Calendar hanging, but I can't read it from here. Today can wait a while, I just keep breathing this clear. Nothing was asking yet, so the hours just leaned and stayed. White sky, open and empty, letting my worries drift away. Soft wind riding in the wheat, bird song stitching through the air. Nothing was asking yet, and everything gentle was there. I know the list will find me soon, yeah. But for a blink the world feels too easy. Silence and simple light, holding this minute loose and light. So light. Nothing was asking yet, so the hours just leaned and stayed. White sky, open and empty, letting my worries drift away. Soft wind riding in the wheat, bird song stitching through the air. Nothing was asking yet, and everything gentle was there. Was there. Mug on the table, steam drawing ghosts in the air. Dust on the window, dancing like it has time to spare. sheets in a soft wave, holding the shape where I lay, bare feet on cool floor, listening to the quiet day. Light found the room before I could move, crept up the wall, rested on you. Nothing to prove, nothing to do, breathing in blue. Light found the room, birds in the hedges, trading their secrets in song. Curtains are swaying, slow as a thought held too long. Your sweater, chair back, sleeves falling loose to the ground, and my heart beats steady, kept by the smallest of sounds. Light found the room before I could move, traced every bruise, turned them to proof. We made it through all that we knew, still and in bloom. Light found the room. I used to chase every sunrise, rush every minute away. Now I let the morning rise and I let it stay, I let it stay. Oh, light found the room before I could move, laid on my face, soft as the truth. Nothing to prove, nothing to do, here next to you. Light found the room. Kettle hums in the kitchen light, bare feet on the cool wood grain.
Steam curls up like a lazy sigh. You laugh and it loosens the rain. We woke up with the feel, sky still learning how to glow. Coffee on the windowsill, watching all the grasses bow and grow. You lean in, I don't speak, silence doing all the yields. Heart slow, hands soft. We woke up with the feels. Faded shirt and your hair half tied, creek song drifting from past the lane. Your hand finds mine like it's half a joke, but you never pull away. We woke up with the feels, dew still clinging to the day. Bird song tracing little arcs over every fence and bale of hay. You lean in, I don't speak, letting every quiet heal. Eyes bright, soul still. We woke up with the feels. All my crowded thoughts fall off at your shoulder. Every small beginning starts a little slower. Let the pale sky open, let the long road stay concealed. Right here, right now, we woke up with the feels.
Steam from my cup draws little clouds in the air. Bare feet on the wooden floor, cool boards. I stand there. Distant fields breathing in a hush I can hear. Every small sound starting to lean in, draw near. Morning moved gently over the hills, over me, soft as a sigh, folding the sky into green. I open my window, let all the quiet in. Morning moved gently, teaching my heart to begin. Birdsong in fragments, like loose beads on a string. One voice, then another, and suddenly it's spring. Curtains keep swaying in that kind little breeze. Sunlight climbs slowly up the bark of the trees. Morning moved gently over the hills, over me, soft as a sigh, folding the sky into green. I open my window, let all the quiet in. Morning moved gently, teaching my heart to begin. I thought I was broken, too tired to feel. Then shadows grew shorter and something turned real. This simple white silence, this tender new day, picks up my pieces in its careful way. Morning moved gently over the hills, over me, soft as a sigh, folding the sky into green. I open my window, breathe in the fields again. Morning moved gently, whispering, you can mend. Dust on a little back road, windows down, breathing in hay and rain. Your hand tracing shapes on my knees, saying nothing, saying everything. The day folded in a gold, like a letter we forgot to send. Sky laying down on the fields, shadows reaching out like friends. We didn't have to be told how it feels when the quiet takes hold. The day folded into gold, I did it.
Swallow, stitching lines through the air. Old dog